What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Credit Plug channel where we talk about how to build credit, how to establish relationships with banks and financial institutions, and most importantly, how to get you access to high limit credit funding. If you're new to our channel, we welcome you to subscribe. Otherwise, you can like, share, comment down below. So for today's video, we're going to be doing another credit union review. Now, there's a couple things that I look for when it comes to establishing a relationship with a credit union. Number one, ease of membership, meaning that there's no geographic restrictions in terms of who can join. So having wide open membership is very important. Number two, no check systems requirements. So as a lot of you know, check systems is kind of like a credit report, but for your checking, savings, and other demand deposit accounts. So having a bad check systems report can inhibit you from establishing relationships with credit unions because most credit unions require you to open up a savings account. But if a credit union does not require a check systems report, then it's much easier to join. Number three, no hard pull for a credit union. So as odd as it might seem, a lot of credit unions do actually do a hard pull before you even apply for any credit account. So just by becoming a member, some credit unions will actually hard pull your credit, even if you're not applying for a credit product. Number four, offering credit cards, loans, lines of credit, credit builders, and business credit accounts. So just having more options when it comes to financial products is a great plus. So in today's video, we're going to be reviewing a credit union that encompasses all of those factors. We're going to be reviewing Genisys Credit Union. So Genisys Credit Union is the 5th largest credit union in the state of Michigan. They have about 160,000 members with about $2.3 billion in assets under management. However, they are open nationwide, as I mentioned. There's no check systems, there's no hard inquiry to join, and they have a ton of great financial products. So let's go jump over to their website real quick, and I'll walk you through their products and services. All right, so here we are on the Genisys Credit Union website. So I wanted to walk through really quickly how you can join. So as they say here, anyone can join. There's different ways of eligibility. Number one is through the location. So as I mentioned, they're headquartered in Michigan. So anyone who lives, works, or has a business in Michigan can apply. Minnesota, certain counties, as well as Pennsylvania. You can also join through your family connection, parents, spouses, siblings, children, grandparents, grandchildren, step-parents, brothers, sisters. But if you don't qualify through location or family, you can join through a contribution to the Paint Creek Center for Arts. It's just a $5 donation. And once you make your contribution, that gets you in. You can do all of this through the membership site. So there's no need for you to go to any external websites. So it's very, very simple to join. Now, let's go over some of their different credit products, right? So first, I wanted to go over their credit cards and give you guys some insight into that. So they have very basic credit cards. So they offer 2 unsecured credit cards, and then they offer secured versions of their credit card. So they have the Genisys Credit Rewards Mastercard. It's a variable 10.24 APR. That's as low as it goes. And the credit limits for both credit cards go from a minimum of 500 all the way up to 50,000. The Genisys Platinum credit card is a fixed 9.9% APR. That's the lowest rate. And in terms of their secure cards, and this is some information that I gather. So for the secure cards, they will do a hard pull for the secure cards. However, the secure cards can graduate at a certain point if you do reach out to the credit union and try to get it unsecured. However, there will be an additional credit pull if you do want to unsecure, but you get to keep the credit history. So that's another great thing as well. All right, so they offer a credit builder loan, and this one is very interesting. So they have a credit builder loan that goes up to $5,000. Now, here's basically how it works. Let's say you want to get a $1,000 credit builder loan, right? And for those who don't know what a credit builder loan is, you're not really getting the loan up front. It's not really for you to have a loan. It's really for you to build credit. So what happens is they'll report the loan, and then you make payments into a savings account. And then at the end of the term of the loan, you get all of that back. So let's say if you get a $1,000 loan, at the end of 12 months, you get all the payments that you made into that particular savings account minus the interest. Now, they have a 5.99 APR, and that's a fixed interest. So everyone pays the exact same interest rate regardless of what your credit standing is. Now, one great thing about the credit builder loan, there's absolutely no credit check. And so the way it works, for every $1,000 that you want to have on the credit builder loan, it's 12 months. So for example, if you want 1,000, it's 12 months. If you want 2,000, it's 24 months. So if you want a $5,000 credit builder loan, it's going to be a 60-month term.
But one of the great thing is you can pay it off early. So you don't necessarily have to, wait the whole 60 months. But if you want the $5,000 reporting, it will be a 60-month term, but you could always pay it off much earlier. And another thing about this, as I mentioned, there's no credit check, but they will require POI, as it says right here. Proof of income is required for this particular credit builder loan. But I think this is a great option because remember, anyone can get into this credit union and there's no credit check for this credit builder loan. So this is basically a no credit check primary account, if you ask me. And again, you make your monthly payments. It goes into a savings account. At the end of the term, you get all of your money back. So that's basically how it works. So they also have a credit starter loan. Now, this loan is specifically geared towards younger adults who are trying to build credit. So you can only get it if you're between 18 and 21. It's a $1,000 maximum loan. There's no credit check. However, you do have to have proof of income, and you must be a Genisys credit union member for at least 3 months in order to get this. There's no need for a cosigner. So I think this is a great option for young people who are looking to establish credit. Now, unlike the credit builder loan, the credit starter loan is an actual loan that you receive the proceeds from. Genisys Credit Union has a variety of personal loans and lines of credit. So they have a holiday loan, they have a personal loan, they also have a personal line of credit. So the personal loans go as high as $50,000, unsecured personal loan. The personal lines of credit go up to $10,000. However, in order to get the personal line of credit, you must have a Genisys Credit Union checking account. So it comes tied together. So you can't get this unless you also open up a checking account. So just keep that in mind as well. But the personal line of credit goes up to $10,000 and the personal loans go as high as $50,000. So Genisys Credit Union also offers business accounts, but as a lot of you know, in order to be eligible for certain business accounts with credit unions, sometimes it's restricted to certain areas. So in this case, anyone who has a business in Michigan, certain counties within Minnesota, as well as Montgomery County in Pennsylvania. So that's the one catch when it comes to the business accounts. But they do have a business credit card as well as a host of other loan options as well. Now, some of you might be familiar with one of the ways around the restriction when it comes to business eligibility is to do a foreign entity registration so that your business is legally recognized in a particular state. So that's another great thing. But they have a business credit rewards Mastercard. It does report to the business credit reporting agency, so it will help you build business credit. So if you are eligible or can figure out a way to become eligible, as I just mentioned, this is an option for you. In addition to their business credit card, they also have small business micro loans. So they have a line of credit that goes up to $15,000. And they also have small business term loans that go up to $40,000.
All right, so just to recap, Genisys Credit Union is open nationwide. There's no geographic restrictions. They don't use check systems and they don't hard pull for membership. Now, in terms of the bureau that they use for their credit decisions, I spoke with the representative, and from what I was told, they use Experian primarily. Now, I don't know if in other situations they might use a different bureau, but from the information I gathered, Experian is their primary bureau that they use for their credit decisions. They offer a wide variety of different credit products, including lines of credit, credit cards, personal loans. And I think their best product is actually their credit builder loan that goes up to $5,000 with no credit check whatsoever. That in itself is a game changer because, again, anyone can join Genisys Credit Union and there's no credit check for their credit builder loan. So, again, this is a way for you to get a $5,000 primary account with no credit check. And again, I talked about installment loans and how installment loans can really help your credit profile. So that's another great option. In terms of their business accounts, they're restricted to Michigan businesses, select counties in Minnesota, and Montgomery County in Pennsylvania. If there's anyone with any data points on Genisys Credit Union, definitely let us know in the comment section down below. Until next time, y'all take it easy and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.